Welcome guys, welcome. We're going to be playing some KeeperRL today because there is actually a new witch in KeeperRL and I thought it might be fun. Just a bit of a warning, this is actually going to be, it could actually have content that is not really suitable for little kids for the simple reason it is going to be capturing kids. The new witch, that's the sort of whole premise behind the witch is that you end up sort of capturing kids, a bit like Hansel and Gretel, like in the witch in Hansel and Gretel. So you sort of got that. That's one of the aspects of the actual game. So yeah, it's a serious warning, I guess. If you're, when I saw the news for it, it's just hilarious. Anyway, I might even show the news. Let's just go and click on that and see what does come up. Does it want to do it? There we go. KeeperRL News. This is the child catcher update. So this one here is you transform yourself into these various other creatures as you sort of start to level up. So in the spirit of Halloween, because Halloween is here, it's also, this is 50% off. The game is 50% off. If you don't have KeeperRL, grab it because it's an incredibly good game. Hi Dave, how you going? So no Elemental. No, I want to play Elemental, but I did actually. I was talking about this one yesterday, and people were saying, "Oh, look, yeah, play it," because there's just a funny sort of aspect of it. This is a child catcher version, so you can transform your witch into these different forms. You've got snatch and cook children in through here as well. So when you capture the children, you can actually go and cook them as well. And you can see there's different classes of kids as well. And summon animals and cast curses. So you've got different things in there. There's actually two aspects to that one. You do actually have summons, and you also then have actual spells as well. So there's a whole lot of different things you can actually then go and do with this particular run. One thing you can't do is actually build your dungeon. So there is no dungeon building. So yeah, so Jester's thrown is saying, play it. Do you mean this one or Elemental? Anyway, we're going to keep on playing this one. I've tried it a little bit yesterday, and I've got to say I was not very good at it. But anyway, we'll see how we go. So that's actually where we are. So let's go in and play. So we'll go down to the witch. The witch is now the new one. So play as a witch, cast curses on your foes, kidnap children, and transform into both beautiful and ugly forms. So we'll start a new game. Right, so what we want to do here is we want to have groups that do actually have kids. Guard post that will be a human settlement. What else have we got through there? Cave with harpies by the looks. Your unicorn herds. I'll just re-roll the map. Ants, no, nothing there. Tree spirits, no, nothing. Hydras, yeah, no, these don't have kids as such. Unicorn herd, yeah, still nothing there. I should have gone with the first one. Dryads will, I think that they will, but let's just keep it going again a little bit further. Dark elves, I think will. I'm not sure, 100% sure about that one. And there's the guard post. Let's play this one here. What do we have over there? Unknown minor villain back over that side as well. So we've got a few different things we can then go and deal with. So we'll play this one, and difficulty settings are, yeah, that's okay. I'll just keep it going there. Lesser villains 4, allies 2, enemy difficulty curve normal. That's okay. Start endless waves after winning. Yeah, that's okay. Enemy aggression moderate. Yeah, that's okay. Let's just go that way. All right, so we'll go and confirm that map. I love this game. God, it's a good game. Elemental, says Justice. If I fail in this one too quickly, I will switch across to Elemental. But it's because we're sort of getting close at the end there with Elemental. This patch adds a playable witch character specialising in casting curses, snatching children, and transforming into hideous forms. If this is your first time, you start with the tutorial. Now, this is actually. I'm just going to pause the game. It goes down in ticks. So this is the turns or ticks. Essentially, I'm just going to be playing it on mainly in control of the witch. So we've got our witch over through here, and so she is. You can see satiated there, and also rested. So she's ready to go off and do some evil. In through here, we actually have her main area where she's got like a chest for her loot. We've got a standing torch, so we've got a pumpkin torch there just to give some light. We have the Cauldron for cooking children, so we can cook, once we capture kids, we can go and cook them in the Cauldron. I did say this was not a kid-friendly stream. And then we actually have a prison here for the kids. So it's all about capturing and cooking children, playing as the witch. So she's fairly evil. Let's have a quick look and see what's around. We've got two entities. One of them will be a bandit and one will be a village. What we want to do is make sure that the bandits don't get the kill off the village, because we want to be doing that ourselves, because we don't want the bandits attacking the kids, because we want the kids for ourselves. So we'll go straight south, I think, and maybe even split between them, because if the bandits are doing a raid, we want to kill the bandits off. So we need to protect our resources. Just going to go back in. We're going to control the keeper, and she doesn't have much that she can do, only heal herself up and pull creatures towards her. So there's a range of 6, cooldown of 20. This one's got a cooldown of 30, and she's armed with a knife, and that's it. That's all she actually has at this point in time. So we'll sort of start to move down through the map. Just go directly south. Need to find a way across the river by the looks of things. Yeah, there's a village over here. If I zoom out, we are seeing farmers, but we're not seeing kids. There's a raven there, which is nothing we have to worry about. So what I'll do is, I think I'll take out the bandits first. The dog looks like it wants to come and attack me. Just keep on trying to find where the bandits enter from. Is there a bridge further south? Not that we can see. That's the village. There's a rock there. I think that this side of everything will be okay. Let's just keep it going here. Just have a bit of a look inside and just sort of see what we can spot. You know, there's nothing else there. This may not be... Oh, here we go. This is the entrance. Oh, and there is a little bridge across here. So the bandits are going to have to come across this other side anyway, if it is bandits. I'm assuming it's bandits. It's darkened here. We're inside a cave now, inside of like a water cave. Well, there they are. So this one's now come across. So it is bandits. We do need to kill these off. So these are. So this is just in the dark. All I do to attack is just left click. It will do damage back to me. And we have a key there. So we'll grab the key. We've got a hand torch, which will then give me light around this area, and the key as well. The club is no good. I'm just going to go and heal up. This is one of the problems we're going to have is that we've got the healing that we're going to have to manage. I'm just going to stay where I am until we get this one back. There's no rush with this. So I'm just going to go and let that one get back to just until we've just got a few different turns here. We'll just keep on sort of moving our way through. Such a good game. That's the leader of the bandits. If we kill off a tribal leader, it'll stop any regrowth of the actual force itself. And we do need to wipe these out. I should actually have pointed out before I started this, if I just exit control mode for a second. If we go back into here, we need to get up to 100 progress points. And we only do that by conquering the full entities that we see in through here. And we can't capture kids until the entities have been wiped out. So, it sort of means that we can't have we can't farm kids by keeping a leader alive and killing everyone else, for example. I don't think we can. Anyway, we'll. I really wanted to wipe these guys out before we go. These are more difficult than the humans, but we'll sort of see how we go. I want to definitely be fighting inside the choke points. So I don't want them coming at me in open areas. So we'll just go back to this one through here. Go and click on her and control again. Just here they all come. So we'll now just move back. So if I stay here, they can get 3 against my 1. If I stay there, it's 2 against 1. If I stay there, it's 1 against 1. Here they come. Are they going to come? They've swapped over. We killed both of them. That's good. We'll heal up now. So we did get 2 of them. Another hand torch, healing. There's a healing potion. I'll grab that as well. And there's another one coming. So we now are fully healed. But I now want to make sure that I get back my healing again. While I'm doing them one by one, this is fine. Still got 14 turns. We've still got a fair bit of health. Let's just move back a bit. Down to 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll heal up. Good. Nice. We still haven't finished them off yet. I am wounded, so I'm going to move back and just wait until I've actually got my. Here we come. 10 more turns. There we go. We destroyed them. So the bandits are now all destroyed. At that point, we've now got enough. If I exit control mode again, we killed off a lot more bandits. And so when we have a look, this is now highlighted. We've got a promotion. So we now need to get up to 300, which means that we need to kill off another group before we can go to the next one. But we do actually have a promotion for ourselves. And so we are now known as DasTactic, the Bandit Slayer, because it's the last thing that we actually sort of did destroy. Each individual unit that ends up doing the final destruction will end up being renamed if you're playing the standard game. So we've got different promotion types. Like we can go into Curses, which will give us at level 1, which is where we start. We get Plague, then we can cast Insanity, then cast Bleeding, and then we can do, at level 4, we can change them into frogs and things like that, I'm guessing. So I haven't been able to play that deep into it. Shape-shifting, we can, at level 1, we can temporarily polymorph into a young woman. This allows us to, no one will attack us when we're in the young woman state. And I think it lasts for about 200 clicks. So we can go a fair distance in that stage. Then we've got a Strix and we've got a Night Hag there. So we can become even more powerful with the polymorphs. And so these are just temporary polymorphs. We can summon spiders, snakes, giant lizards, and kraken. So we can actually summon in various other forces, which is pretty cool. And we've also then got, we can animate different elements as well. I'll probably start off with the summoning. I think that the shape-shifting is probably the more fun thing to do, but I think we'll do summoning as a start and just go that way. Hi, Beaches, how you going? And hi to anybody else that's joined us as well. So we'll just start with the summoning spiders. So that's now going to have, so it grants the ability. That's snakes. That's unusual. I don't know why that's, it looks like it was snakes. Let's just go back in and control. And yeah, there we go, spiders. Yeah, summon spiders. Summon 5 to 7 spiders. Cooldown 49. So there is a cooldown with that one through there. Let's have a quick look through this area and just see if there's anything else that we can raid. This goes a fair way in. No, there's nothing else there. So what we can do is, if I just go back out again, I'll just heal back up again before we take on the humans. But it means that we've now protected the human area for our own nefarious needs. So if we just go and exit control mode yet again. And what was I going to do? There was this one here. Now that we've actually done that, I can now go and pillage whatever's left over of the bandits. And so, they had a short bow. That's interesting. I didn't realise that one of them had that. So this is stuff that we can then sort of go and just go and I'll just choose all. It won't bring up the corpses. Actually, there were kobolds here as well. So they've actually killed off the kobolds from wherever they might have happened to be. Let's just go back in. So we've now brought those things back to our location. I wonder if we might grab the archery. Or maybe it's not really. I mean, the knife is fairly good for what we need. Right, so we can see there that the now can we see any kids? There's a kid. I'm going to order capturing of the children. And we just have to kill off all the villagers to get hold of the kid. So the kid is on its own. And we just keep on sort of making our way across. Here comes that dog again. Easy. Is that a kid? No, that's just a villager. Let's summon some spiders in to help us. And I can now just go and change the way that we do things. I think I can actually control these individually. There is a way to do it. Commands. You know, it's not there. I forget how to do this. I'll let them just do their own thing. So we've ordered capturing of the kid. Oh, this is not us. That's not really a big problem. Spiders are sort of running rampant through here. Let's go after this kid. Okay, we've now destroyed the humans. So I'm going to now use the this pull ability. Once I've got them in cardinal points, I can then go and pull them in as long as it's 6 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang! In she comes. So the kid is now here, and now we just attack the child, and the child is now on the ground. What I need to do is with that now done, I can now recruit the child as a prisoner. So the process with this one is that I exit control mode, and we are slightly injured. I'll just heal up. Actually, just bear with me. Control again. Heal up. And we'll exit control mode, and with the child, it then shows up in here. Anything we can actually recruit, as per the normal game, will actually show up in here, and we end up with this one as a prisoner. And so the child will automatically make its way back to our prison. So let's just go and continue on. Now we still haven't made enough. We've only got like 200 points out of that particular one, but we've now cleared off our home map. Just go and control the witch yet again. So they're killing things off as we do stuff. We'll just raid what they have. Kill off the pigs. Smack our way through the doors. Another pig. And then there's things like treasure and stuff. So the spiders have just disappeared. So we'll now go and get those 6 gold pieces. And there's some magic mushrooms there as well. I don't know if I need to do this actually, because I can just pillage what's there. So we'll do the pillaging in this case. So we've done this one very, very quickly, this portion of it. And if we just exit again, exit the mode, and then we actually have the village as well. And so we've got, there's damage mushrooms, magic mushrooms, night vision mushrooms, and panic mushrooms. So we've got the, we'll just choose all. We don't need the corpses. If you're playing different things, you can, like undead, need the corpses, but we don't. So we have one keeper and one prisoner. So the prisoner is, we've got different things we can do with the child now that we've got them in through here. So I can locate where they actually are. So they're now back inside the prison. If we want to boil them in the cauldron, and we don't get any points for this, but I'll show you how to do it just so that you can sort of see what the go is here. What I'll do is I'll allow the, if I just let time run forward, you can see that it's just wandering around doing its own thing. It will then just go and pick up stuff and put them in the chest. So the kid will work for us. So I don't know if I want to boil it, to be honest. But if I decide that I do, what you do is and I'll wait until I got a few of them, and then we'll start to eat them. I don't know if that's what we have to do to keep satiated. Like if we go back to the keeper, got assigned gear here as well. Yeah, no, don't have the, that's okay. Just leave it where that is. So anyway, we've made a start with our thing. But if with the child, when you go and click on any of the units, you've then got different things you can then go and do. And so with the activity, you can go down here and actually you can click on being cooked. And so in this case, they will do hauling. They'll do all these different bits and pieces, but you can actually go and tell them to go and essentially be boiled in the cauldron. So you can actually specifically tell them that's actually what they need to do. So you can designate that as what they need to actually get up to. Anyway, that's that aspect of the game. Which is just so funny. It's just such a strange game in that sort of sense. Let's go back to the keeper, go back to locate, because we're still coming back. Actually, those spiders are back again. Why has she got those? Oh, she cast it again for whatever reason, just automatically. I'm going to control her again, and now we'll go off and visit some of the others. There's a fairly fast little area there. There they go. They've all disappeared now. So, we're got our home site. We've got tree spirits, unicorn herds, and dark elves, and an unknown back over here. I think we'll go to the guard post, and again, try to kill off anything that's going to interfere with capturing kids. So let's just move our way there. So I've clicked on that one, we'll just confirm. So this should be the guard post. Yeah, lots of entities, and we're coming in from the north. We have to be a little bit careful here because there will be groups that will actually attack us on site. Might just zoom out just so we can sort of see what's coming. That there is a camel. This is more likely be where the kids actually are. Let's have a quick look and see. So we've got a village there. I might have a look over this side first, just to sort of try to figure out where the threats are going to come from. See how there's a little bit of a, if I just go one down, that's some sort of fortification. I've got a camel there with a nomad. Oh, this is the same as well, actually. Or maybe these are tents. Or it is reinforced walls. There's more over there. It's just nomads. There's a child there. I can just order the capture there of that one. Yeah, a lot of goats. The goats will attack us. Well, we do have the spiders as well. So just by ordering the capture, I've sort of now designated what's going to happen over that side. There's something. Oh, there's a snake. All right, not that that's going to worry us. There's the leader of the nomads. There's a fighter. Let's just start to move in now. Well, let's cast the spiders. So the spiders will start to make their way through. Just stay in the middle here. Oh, that nearly killed us. That's not good. Okay, so the camels are difficult. Still got 33 before we need to cast more spiders, so let's just move back up. Don't have any ranged attacks. Just go and cast these. We're losing them. We're losing them. Doesn't Doesn't seem to be anything else down that way. So nothing in that room. So got 26 before we can bring more spiders in. I'm going to go after that goat. Just stay back where I am for a little bit, and then we'll bring the spiders back in again. Alright, that's the leader gone. More of them coming the other way. There was that one kid that we did actually designate for capture, which we haven't sort of seen again. A lot more camel riders here. Again, got another 38. There's the one. Oh, that's one. We want to auto capture there. Maybe we lose sight of them after a little bit of time. If we don't finish off the group, oh, there's two. Yeah, they've both been ordered for capture. That's okay. We don't need to worry ourselves with that. Let's just move back and do the same attack again. So there's a lot of them to deal with in here. A lot more. This is much more difficult than the previous one. Not coming after us, so it does give us a bit of time just to set up. And I think what I'll do is I'll just wait until I've got more of the spiders, and then we'll sort of go back in yet again. Okay, now got spiders again, so we'll just move out. Spiders, I can now use this pull command. That didn't work through the goat. I haven't tried that one before. Spiders are all gone. There's another leader from another group. I do have to be careful of the damage that comes back without the spiders. Let's just stay where we are for a second, and just get our spiders back. Right, I'll use the pull here. Now that hurt me, but we killed off the leader, that's good. And so they've now got the camels there. We need to heal ourselves back up again. So that should be all the leaders now from these two groups. They keep on, they're quite strong with these camels. They don't want to come in there, so they're wary, which allows me to keep on getting back my my spiders to then do the damage. Might as well kill these off while we're here, and then bring the spiders back in. Got a little bit of time here before I can make use of these. Here's the kids again. And we are wounded. Not terribly. Yes, we are. We're fairly badly wounded. Let's just heal back up again. And just wait till we get more spiders. So we can come back in again. So we've got the 2 kids over there that we want. All right, spiders again. And pull that one in. It didn't work. So these are a bit resistant to being pulled in. We're taking damage here. I better not risk that anymore. Looks like this camel's gone a bit crazy. To make sure that we can heal up before it gets to us. Okay, we can now heal. Take that. Right, so we've now got spiders again. Lots of corpses here. I'll just pull that one in. We've still got camels that are a problem. It's this group in here. I might as well start to grab... Oh no, I can't do it there. Nothing in there. All right, time to get back across. So the kid is now on the ground, and it's going to be here for a period of time. So quite some time before we actually need to worry about it. We need to kill off all of these nomads, though. So I won't worry about healing up just yet. Did a lot of damage to me there. Getting close now. Oh, they've gone inside. That's good. Yeah, we've taken a lot of damage there again as well. Gotta be very careful. We've only got the 1 life. They've gone back inside. This does allow me to block them in. Get that one done. Ah, oh, damn it, we lost. We died. We died. Okay, so we can just confirm the history there. So camel bites us, basically, and then kicks us. So we become critically wounded. So we've failed that one, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Anyway, this is the new witch. Is that enough? Do you want to see more of the game, or... let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I can go back and play Elemental if you want me to play Elemental. There was a request earlier. So Raflon is saying, something seems seriously wrong. I'm actually watching this live for once. There we are. And Mike Gillespie saying, I'm glad to see you choose this game today, Daz. I love this game, but I don't find it very deep unless I'm doing it wrong. The actual base game is much, much deeper than what we're looking at through here. Plus, saying phases... phrases I don't normally expect to hear when you first join a stream. There we go. I haven't seen this game in a while, says Gully Fighting. Orangutan saying hi, Daz, and chat. Yeah, classic hag stuff. There we go. Boarding prisoners. I think I'll hang on for a bit. Yeah. So not just any prisoners, specifically the children. I know it's quite funny. There's actually I like to read some of the comments just to see what people are sort of saying about different things. And there was actually a comment there about using kids in armies, like from a couple of years ago, and it's been resurrected, of course, with this one coming in, like where it's a complete. Like, you know, it really is so politically incorrect. But it is Halloween. There we go. Falcon saying elementals would be my preference. So there we go. So, well, if you guys are happy, I'll turn this stream off and I'll come back and we'll continue on with elemental. I've got a bit of time, so I've got about an hour and a half, I think. I'd like to see more, but I've not a good grasp on what it is and what one can do just yet. I can't really do a poll. That's the trouble. Just see in both chats, if you can just type either KeeperRL or Elemental, if you do have a preference, and I'll just go with whatever the consensus is. So I've got one of each at this stage. So I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I'll just monitor the chats. There we go. So Falcons is Elemental, but if you guys just want to vote. I'll just let it go for a few more seconds. What I'll do is I will just, while we do that one, just sort of show, there we go, a couple more for Keeper. If you're on, so I'll count one of them in there for, there we go, get more for Keeper. Okay, let's keep on with Keeper. In that case, I think. Hi, Wiebenholz, how you going? So, do we want to play more of the Witch, or do we just want to play a standard game? I mean, if the comment there was just didn't have a real good grasp on how you play the actual base game, playing the Witch is really quite simple because you're just playing as one character. There's a few of them a bit like that, like Adventurer, roam the land in search of adventures and loot. So again, you sort of just more of a lone character there. The Hermit is you start off with a Cyclops, but you can do different things. I can't remember exactly how that one does work. So build a dungeon as a lone Cyclops. You've got zombies as well. So in this one here, you need to then go and not capture people, but you need to then go and take the dead that you create. Greenskins plays a goblin keeper and seek to train goblin matrons. This is a hard one, to be honest, but it's pretty cool. Colony, this is where you start off as just a small group of dwarves and sort of start to try to build up. You're quite strong individually, but it's like you don't really recruit easily. So you do tend to sort of, there you go, 12 dwarves that you can specialise to your liking. Automatons, these are gnomes, again, fairly hard. Undead, back and through here as well. So craft hordes of undead from Fallen. Corrupted Church, this one here is actually where you can either play as the Mother Superior or the Bishop. This one came in fairly recently, like about a year ago, I think. Build a church, hold masses for your congregation, and try not to give in to temptations. This is pretty interesting as well. It is a corrupted church. Castle, where you play as the good guys, play as a not-so-evil human race. Recruit knights, priests and angelic beings, so you're playing the opposite, whereas the classic is literally you are playing as a wizard, where you're actually building a dungeon of evil bits and pieces. So I think we'll actually just do this standard. Rippenholz saying, I just came here after watching a stream from yesterday where you had a laugh about the witch. Yeah, so I'd love to see her. Well, we've done that run. I don't know if I'd want to play her again. Like, it's the same loop all the way through. Whereas if you guys are interested in the actual base game, hi Mr. Worth, how you going? If you're interested in the base game, I can just show you how that one does work. This for me is the best Dungeon Keeper game ever made. Like, it's really, really good, better than the original. So we'll start a new game. I'll just play it as in classic mode. So again, you've got to then choose what you're going to be doing with your world. In this case, we've got zombies, tree spirits, hydras, and we have a cave of dwarves back over through there, and also a cottage of Eskimos back in through that other side, or Inuits. I'm not sure what they call them in the game. Anyway, that's that'll do us. And there's actually more map. There's more things on this one. Your difficulty allows you to then go and add in how many actual types of villains you have. And so the goal of the game is to wipe out all of the enemies that you sort of see in this particular in the big map. And just to do this, you need to sort of slowly eat away at the ones that are close by. They will also come and raid you as well when you get started. You can also go in and add retired dungeons. So people who have played the game can actually, you can actually have people, with your dungeon, you can set it up to have people play against it as well. So you can actually go in and load these in from online. Anyway, let's just go and confirm this map. So generating the map. So we start off, this one, it starts off a little bit more, a bit differently. So so we're starting off in here, and again, we're starting off paused, which is good. And we're starting off with daylight. So this is us in through here, like we haven't leveled up at all at this stage. And we have these imps. The imps will then just do what we need them to do around us. What I'm just going to do is, I'm assuming, if I have a quick look at this one here, there's entities over this side, and we've got a rock wall here. We might just start with the rock wall. We've got a bridge there as well. Let's just assume that this is going to be mountainous in through here and possibly around this way, I would guess, would be how that mountain would then sort of look. Let's just go back again to where we were. Right, so what I want them to do is I'm going to tell them initially to go and dig. Now, there are different commands in through this other side, but if you go into the, this is what you can then go and build, and if I go to structure, that's actually your dig or cut tree. So if I just press D, I end up with that one. Yeah. So D will then give me the dig or cut tree, which then will allow me to just start to get my minions to chop down the tree. Hang on, I'll just do that again. Just go and marquee select a few of these trees. So we'll just go with them done, and we just want to do a bit of scouting while they're doing this. So the minions will just chop down these trees that we sort of see through here. So we'll start there because I'm thinking this will be where we want to go. Hi, Began, how are you going? So Captain Dwale saying, does this game have traps like Dungeon Keeper Evolved? Oh, absolutely. This goes well beyond Dungeon Keeper, like well beyond it. It does such a good job, but it's a roguelike version. The RL is roguelike. So with giving those little commands to the minions, they'll start to chop down those trees. If I go and control my actual keeper, I can then sort of start to move around while the others then just do what they're doing. All right, there's a bit of an entrance in through there. With the traps, I'll show you once we get going, because we don't stay in control for very long. I just want to do a little bit of, you can see that they're already building all this stuff up. If I just go and exit control mode again, I'll just keep on telling them to keep on getting more and more of these trees. So I just go into D, and can I do that one? And that's not what I wanted. Arrow key was what I needed. So D, and I can just go and chop these down. So anything else that we've sort of seen, I'll just do a marquee select. I'm liking what I'm seeing at the back end of this little area. It's a nice big flat area, and this looks like a pretty cool way to actually start off our dungeon, I think. Back in here is the actual entrance. So we could sort of start there, I think. We'll just do a little bit more scouting. So again, with the keeper, I'm just going to go back to control. And it's just turn-based again. I just want to make doubly sure. We've got these question marks. We don't know what they actually are. One of them is possibly a bandit group. Just want to make sure that the mountain does continue around. It's going to give us a much better feel for what's going on. So these guys have now finished off doing what they're doing. Let's just go back in. If I exit control mode, I can now just go back using the arrow keys. I'm going to start to dig in through here. So I'm just going to go to D, and we're going to dig up. So I'll just go and tell them to dig an area through there. Ultimately, we'll have traps in this little region, and I could start even building the trap system, maybe even from here, because we'll be able to end up getting the door in through this other side. We can also claim areas of the map. Once we dig, we claim them automatically, but in this case I probably want to have like a trap system built in this side. I'll just sort of set up where the traps would end up being for the entrance, and then we'll have like a main entrance built in through there. I need to get a storeroom up and established fairly quickly. Let's just then move it up, and then we'll end up with sort of like a major corridor that runs down through this other side, I think. And off from there, we'll then dig a chamber. I've got to be careful because I don't really want the units doing like I don't want them to start to like some enemies can dig through the rock. So they'll just go in and start to dig. They'll get better and better at digging as they go, and we'll just go and tell them to keep on doing this as well. Now I can start to recruit different units. This one requires a forge to get the Goblin Artificer, and some of them will actually have different abilities, like special abilities, and so we're going to wait until we've got a few of those before we do anything. There's another one. This one here, you can sort of see this is actually a Goblin Warrior. So we need a wooden dummy and a basic bed. So it's going to be a little while before we can sort of go and get these units. I want to get the storeroom set up first. Where we see the little green dot, that means that that's claimed land. And I do want to claim more of it. If we go into building interior, I don't know if we can actually go and click on that. Just go and do that. That will then allow us to claim those as well. I might as well dig these areas as well. So I'll just go back to D. And we'll just get them ready for the traps. We can't make use of the wood until we've actually got a storeroom. This will be like a trap room as well. And then we'll have the main corridor. Now, to see how this one's got it like a... this one is a swimmer, so he can actually swim across water. So he's got it like some of them have got special abilities, but we're going to lose a lot of these guys over time. So we'll just like they're going to sort of dwindle off and then not be available. But there'll always be something as we start to build up. Here comes a raven looking around. We want this to be set up. So if we go to zones or storage, actually we go to storage to start with. We've got resource storage and equipment storage. So I'm just going to go and start to build in the resource storage in here. So you will lose them all, Daz, says Began. From what? There's no danger yet. There's an artificer. We're going to be needing these. These require a forge, workshop or jeweler and a basic bed. So we need to have like a bedroom. I'll just pause there for a second. So we've now sort of done this one. They're going to now come back and grab the wood and bring that inside. And we want that inside so we can make use of it. And anything else, this is actually hard rock at the top through here, which will then sort of give us, this will be more difficult for things to sort of dig into. So I'm thinking that maybe we sort of just keep on digging our way up into that sort of zone. We also then have off, I'll just go, it looks like we've got a bit of space over here. So let's just go and dig another, an area in here and start to make like a bedroom area. About like that, I think. Thanks for the subscription there, Tenru. Very, very much appreciated. So they're picking up the wood. And we've now got this now is designated as part of our dungeon. One thing we do need to do is get torches. I think it's just the T is the map. What's torches? If we go to structures, it's not there. Stairs. We can build stairs up and down. Doors, floors, storage zones, library, crafting. Nope. Claim tile, oh, that's claims. Fetching items, we've got installations, this will be it, torch. Torch don't cost anything, and we do need to have light in the actual fortress itself. So I'm going to place a torch on that wall, and I'll start to place torches along this corridor as well, and also in these areas. So I'll just go and place the torches so essentially just around the place. They have to be built, but they don't cost anything. So as we're sort of coming back through these, the minions will then just keep on sort of building up what we've got, and then eventually they'll come and put these torches in where we've asked for them to be. I might get a forge in here. So if we just go back across now to the crafting, and we've got like a workshop. We've got an enchanted workshop as well, but this one produces improved leather and wooden equipment. Must be placed near an enchanted pool. We don't have an enchanted pool. We've got a tool stand in through there, so boost workshop crafting speed by 20% in adjacent tiles. And then the workshop produces leather and wooden equipment. So we want to start off with that. So we're going to just build one in through there. So if I go to the workshop, and if I then go back to, what was that one? That was the structures. No, that wasn't structure. Crafting. We've got the tool stand as well. So boost workshop crafting speed by 20% in adjacent tiles. So I could actually just go and get a tool stand in here as well. Just have it built next to it. That will then sort of allow those to work together. Here we go. We've got another one that's coming in. These are warriors. This one, see, this is negative. This one's permanent. It's vulnerable to magic and has a smelly breath. So we don't want this one. But this one here, as a swimmer, could be useful. We could actually sort of end up with that one doing stuff. But we'll end up just building the basic army back in here, I think. And we'll need to build beds as we sort of do this. Torches are now being placed, and you can see there that the lighting is now showing up. Might build a wooden door. I'm going to put an outer door here, like a metal door, but we'll put some wooden doors back in through these other sides. So if we just go back into what is it? Installations. That's the extra stuff. Orders won't be there. Where is it? I keep on forgetting where everything actually is now. Doors. There we go. That makes sense. So for iron, I need iron doors, but for a wooden door, I can just go and grab a wooden door. I'll just place a wooden door there. We're going to ultimately have wooden doors all the way through here as well. I'll just go and throw them in. And so these will be trap areas, ultimately. So they're going to use the wood that we had built. And you can see down through there, we've got 232 wood down that way. Okay, we're just going to go back to living now. We're going to get basic beds. And I'm going to build a few of these across this back wall here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll start with 5. And we want training dummies now as well. So if we go back into the training room, wooden dummy, I'll just go and build a few of these. We're going to need a few of these. And if I just build a couple of them like that, that will do. So we'll get them established, and then that way we can start to recruit. Now I can recruit this Goblin Artificer, so once we get the beds built, because we've now built this stuff. And we've only got the bad one there. This one here is permanent trait aggravates enemies. But he does do, see how he's got a +10 damage and +10 defense? This guy's really, really good. So, but he's going to be insulting to other units. So let's go and start with him. So we've now recruited him. He'll actually now come and join us. He's over here. He'll wander into our fortress. And we do want to get an artificer as well. But I think I'll wait and see if we can somehow get another guy that will then sort of come back in. So anything that's going to attack our fortress will then need to come back through these. So he comes in and will make his way into the training room. Now we've got ourselves a goblin wizard. This one requires a bookcase or laboratory. And again, I don't really need one of them just yet. What I might just do is now that we're in hard rock, I'm just going to go back into dig, and we'll start to now dig deeper into the into the rock face here as we build things up. Might build some other rooms off as well. So let's just go and build off in this direction. Don't know what I'll use this room for yet. Just keep it around about that size there, maybe. So he will train up, and we need more of them. Yeah, we definitely don't want that one. It requires gold before we can do anything else. So at the moment we can have up to 5. Total population is 10 that we can actually have. So we want to be careful who we bring in. We want to get the balance right. We will be needing 1 artificer. Your DasTactic is also training in through here. So he now reaches training level 1. And so these will both just keep on training up. Yep, so the Goblin Warrior has now reached level 1 as well. I wonder if I shouldn't get that one. Bookcase or laboratory. I might do that actually. Let's just get a wooden bookcase in there so we can bring this one in. This is just a normal warrior. No longer have any of the workshop guys. And just to go through other things, like if we go and have a look, we still need to do what we did with the witch, which is to go and kill off other units to be able to then go and progress. And this will then give us the other abilities, for example, like the different breeding, ironworking, which will then sort of get things up. There's traps, so we can sort of start to build the traps. Probably want to go there pretty early. Sorcery as well. So there's also the progression here is well beyond what Dungeon Keeper had. I'm just going to go and build a way down into where we are. So let's just go across. Now that is another warrior. It's only basic. I think I'll try to only get the good ones at the start. I mean, it doesn't really matters that much. If I just go back into dig, and we'll dig a little 5x5 room with the staircase. We need to keep on getting the torches. Installations, torch. You can see that we're leveling up over time. And we've got more. I'll just get a few of these warriors, I think. There's a +4 there. I'll just go and grab him. The basic stats. We've still got 121 wood. We'll just go back into living areas, basic beds again. And I might just go and dig out these. Still got a little bit of time before it's night time. Now in the night time we can start to raid different areas. The bandits I think are there all the time, but if there is other forces around we could start to have a bit of a look. So we can grab one of our guys and have them sort of wander off. Let's have a look around. I forget what the torches are. Is it C? It is C. Yeah, C is to build torches. And if you just keep on clicking, it will then end up, like you can end up sort of telling it where to go. It auto saves when it changes from day to night. So we'll just go that way. And then we'll start to dig down as well. So we now actually have a bookshelf, which allows me to bring in the others, but we don't, if they're only +3s. I'll still bring another one in. Another one of those. I've only got the 3 training dummies. So start to build them up as well. So I can only have 3 warriors. Now there's an artificer. We're not getting any special ones, so I'm going to bring that one in. I might just dig across here a little bit. Oh, we need to put lighting in here as well. That's the edge of the map. So we can't dig any further up that way. Now the artificer will come in. We can then tell them what we want them to build. And so if we have a bit of a look at this one, there is, we've now got a wizard that wants to come in as well. I think I'll bring that one in as well at this stage. So he's coming in. With what we have in through here, I can click on this one to then start to sort of build them up. If we have a look at the actual units that we have, this is Brimul the Goblin Warrior, back in through here. So hi Drahul, saying, hi, what app are you using for that sound alerts when you get messages, etc.? The app I'm using for, it's called, I forget what it's called actually, what is it? Chat something. I can't remember what it's called, sorry. Chat something? It's not very helpful, is it? Where is it? Chatty is the one that I use for, yeah, Chatty, that's the one. Yes, Chatty. Chatty is the one. All right. So anyway, let's continue on. Just wait for the wait for those to do what they're going to do in there. Right, we're going to dig down now and start to have a bit of a look around. We've got a few warriors. Now we've triggered dwarves. So we have to be careful here. Dwarves are going to be a problem. Here comes the Goblin Wizard. The Goblin Wizard will sort of help us with spells and stuff. But anyway, let's just go back to stairs. And we'll go stairs leading down. We're just going to dig into the rock. Now the dwarves, I don't know if the dwarves are on this top layer or not. I might even go hunting and just see what I can find. I can grab any of my units and take control of them. Let's have a look at these guys. What have they got? So the equipment is they've got nothing at all. So they're just literally just using base damage with their fists. So we need to start to, and we've got 3 of these guys. So Bogrub is our best. So what we want to do is get them decked out with basic equipment to start with. So the clubs, 1, 2, 3 clubs. Leather armor, 1, 2, 3. Leather helm, a pair of leather boots, a wooden shield each, a pair of leather gloves. Just get these done. And probably hand torches. Just get one. Actually, I'll get a couple of those. Now this one here is actually where we can get +2 damage spell, -2 damage, but +5 spell speed. This is actually something we can then put on the other guys. Now if I upgrade that one with 1 glyph, I don't have any glyphs. Okay, so that's going to be the production in here. I can go and get more production as well, which I think would be useful. So I might just go in and grab myself another of the workshops here. Down to 100 wood. Now storage, what else have we got? When they build equipment, I do want to have them. I might just put the equipment in the middle of the corridor. Now these guys looks like they can build things as well. Not as good as the artificer. Here we go, another Goblin Warrior. This one extra range damage training potential. Let's get him. That's now a 4th that we are going to need. There's a club. They'll come and start picking these things up, including the Keeper will do it as well. And so we'll start to see them now armed with the equipment that we've got. It's such a good game, this one. It really is very, very good. Now we know the dwarves will attack at some point. Okay, we've now got the... there's another artificer. I'm up to 7 of 10 now. So I think I'll actually keep The fact that these guys can actually do the basic, I forgot that they could do that. They're rattling through the list of things. I'll grab another club, maybe another couple of clubs. And we're going to have to find the other units that are on the map. We've still got a fair bit of time at night time, which things will sort of tend to sleep. Now, we've got a wooden staff in here, we've got a helm, and we've got armour. So we are now wearing the armour that we're building. I might go in, and we've also then got things like hand torch. Let's go and add a hand torch. So we'll end up getting that for the keeper. Just wait for him to go off and pick it up. There it is there. Now he's grabbed it. So he's now got the it's now got a hand torch. Let's go and control the keeper and get him to now move down, and we'll just do a bit of scouting out here outside so we can now sort of see at night time a little bit. Let's just see what we can find while the others are training up. So we've got question marks coming up. Of course, if we die, that's, well, bandits. We don't have the healing that we had before. So now we have to heal up slowly over time. Alright, and we'll just exit control mode. So we killed 2 of them. That's now going to trigger them as well. And who we got here? +1. So this one here, this Goblin Warrior, requires +5 damage when drunk. I just wanted to sort of see who was around. So we've got the bandits are close by. We'll have to build more beds, and we've only got 71 wood. Let's just go back into basic beds. 1, 2, 3. We'll just go across that wall there. It's not really a good enough reason to do anything with that one. Let's just unpause. So he'll go off and just tell everyone off a little bit, but the dungeon keeper should go back to bed and heal up a little bit slowly over time. Oh, we need lights in here. So C, the torches. And I'll just place them there as well. This will ultimately become the library. So everyone's asleep in the bedroom. And they've now done all the production that we actually asked them to do. Now we've got trees further afield. We are running out of wood. We're going to have to probably find wood underground, I think. So to go down into the next layer, stairs leading down, we can just go down this way, but there is a way as well. Is it control? No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's control then using the mouse wheel. And we can see down through here that we have granite on that layer. And granite down there. So it doesn't, the staircase won't correlate. Actually, it does correlate to where we came in. So we'll start to sort of dig down, I think. Let's just go and dig into this area. So we'll just go D and just dig a little 3x3 room. And then we'll dig another door there and just keep on getting more sort of, we'll just move down through the map. Granite's going to give us sort of like rock. End up sort of just waiting for these to come back through. And we need to get torches in each of these little rooms. Disarms traps. Awesome. We'll grab him. Now we've pretty much got enough of our units in here. We've got 8 now. Need weapons for your minions. Just bring it C and click on till we get it on that layer there. Just move it back up again. Now he is sleeping. So he's healed up now. We need to get more clubs, leather armor, leather helms, boots, shield, gloves. Maybe another hand torch as well. So we'll just let our guys heal up, and then we'll take on the bandits. Actually, even the wizards wanting to get a club. Can we do staves? No, we need magical weapons for that. Okay, so we just want to make sure that we've got like a little bit of everything required in here. And we can just keep on building stairs down. I can put doors in here just to sort of slow things down as well. I'm getting a lot of artificers now. We'll just keep on digging. And again, if we have a look at this one here, we've got, oh, this one's interesting. So we've got over here, we've got granite, and we have gold. Oh no, we've got giant tree shrooms. So what these will then do is, so this will then be a good one for us to go and get the wood. So we can actually use this area as to replenish our wood. So what I will do is I will dig a tunnel all the way down with these guys as well. Let's just go and keep that one where that one was. Okay, we'll just go and press C. The torch is built. And at this stage, I've only got 55 wood left. And we'll need to get granite as well for other things. So we'll just start to build the mining for these. It can be dangerous. There can be things on these levels that you just don't see. These are hard rock. I'll just start to build a corridor down. You can sort of cheat, like if you do big areas like that, you can see like there's a cave there. So we don't know what that actually is. So you can sort of you can actually see what's coming up by doing this sort of stuff. So that's sort of, that all looks yeah, as if that's going to, so there's something else down that way. Let's just go and see if we can figure out what that is. It doesn't look very big. If it's ants or anything like that, they will dig through. So I'll just keep these just so we can sort of see what, like that. And when we get close enough, we'll be able to identify what that actually is. And we just need to keep on making sure that we have torches as we go through these corridors. Just go back up the top. So the keeper just keeps on sort of correcting everyone. Got another wizard that could go in there. No one else is special at this stage. I've only got 2 more population I can actually have at this stage. I can build that one up slowly over time. In terms of, it looks like we've actually used everything again, so let's just keep on getting more of this stuff. Let's get those built. So it's daylight now. So Exig is saying KeeperRL is goated as one of the best slept on games. I don't know what you mean by that. I'll be off. How you going? Saying good meme. I know Rimworld when I see it. Did Daz ever play Soul Dash? No, I didn't actually. I've never played that one. So this is the standard KeeperRL. We've already played the Witch one at the start. Hi Eddie Ballgame, and saying hi Daz. Really like all the randomness of each playthrough. Yes, it really is quite cool, this game. I think what we'll do is let's go and take on the bandits now. We've probably got enough of a force. Just wait for these guys to sleep. This is Bramul the warrior. He's actually very, very important to us. So you can see down there through there when I hover over him, he's sleeping. It's ticking down his tiredness essentially. And they do like the light sources, etc. More artificers, which I don't need. Okay, so we've pretty much sort of got what we need in through here. I think everyone is now decked up. So let's go and make ourselves a force. I'll just go and pause. I've got to get my head into how to do this again. So this is the different groups that we have. We can make a new team. And I'll make it just purely out of the warriors and the keeper. So if I go to the keeper and make a new team, drag and drop minions into the new team button, that's how we do it. So I'm going to grab the keeper down into there plus the 5 warriors. So that's going to be the new team that we actually have. Do they go up there, or is that it? If I control, yeah. So we do actually. Sorry, that's not the way to do it. Disband team. I need to bring them down into this team. There we are. That's got them all there. So they're all going there. Bramul is the best of them, and so we can actually just go and grab these guys, and we'll control the group. So that's actually now the group that we actually have. Control. And so we can now go on the attack. So these are now all selected. We have different abilities that we actually have as a keeper. We do actually have Air Blast, creates a directed blast of air that throws back creatures and items. We actually have the Escape, teleports to a safer location close by. We do actually have Magic Missiles. Actually, I didn't look at these before. We do actually have Healing. So that's the different things that we actually end up having. Now, the way that we can command, when we've got a group like this, we've got leader control, which is only controls the group, or full control over everyone in the group. I like to do the full control when we get close, and we've got stop and then don't chase. I'm not going to remove anyone, but so team members won't move towards enemies and will only fight those that are adjacent. So I think we'll go that way just so that we can control what's going to go on with these different guys. And you can see there that most of them have got fairly good. That one there doesn't have everything that he requires. Anyway, it'll have to just do. So we'll just go and control the group. And so here they all come. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one missing. Oh well, he can join up. They can wait. So we're going to go in daylight here with our force. Here they come. Who's that one? That's Dumbug, the Goblin Warrior. So through here to take on these bandits. Oh, there's a farm down in here where we actually do have. I can capture these different groups down there. I'm going to keep them alive for now. Although we could just kill them off, but they can become prisoners. In fact, all of these can become prisoners ultimately. Now we've got the, let's just do a magic missile. And what we'll do is I'm now going to go back to full control. I'm just going to now move across. And so as each one sort of comes in, I can then sort of start to just reposition them. It's a little bit of sort of micromanagement, I guess. And then bring them up. And so most of these I'm not going to be changing, except for this one, just getting it closer. And then these will come and attack. We'll get 3 attacks there, 1. Leave that one there, move that one up, just so we can swap over. And bring that one across. This is the safest way to play. Takes a bit of time. So I'll just leave those where they are. Now we've got the attacks. Killed. Straight away. We should be more powerful than them in reality. Bring that one across. Here they come. Yep, we've got the 3 attacks to 1. Doesn't even get an attack back, really, before we're killing them off. So we're doing well here. It's on the ground. So this one is, yep, you can see they're wounded, injured a leg, it's bleeding and crawling. So it's now crawling on the ground. We'll finish that off. Leave you where you are. It's the leader gone. So they can't come back now. This one here is injured a leg, and so this one's now crawling. Let's just go back in. We'll go allow them to chase, and we'll go back to just leader control. So that one's crawling back. There we go. That's been now destroyed. Let's move in and see what we can find here. There is actually a magic mushroom there. Now there's something else in here. We don't know what that is. I think we're done. So let's just go and exit control mode. They'll now all wander back home. And we now actually can just pillage the rest of the bandits. So we've got the key, the clubs, torches. We've got healing through there. Let's just choose all of those. So it's going to then give us enough clubs now for any other forces that we're going to be needing. So that's now been pillaged, and what else is there we need to really look at through here? It's got the imps there. Let's see what we can find in here now. It's water, that's all it is. Get these done, and we'll go around the water. In fact, what we'll do is we'll move across this way. Get some of the granite. Just make sure there's nothing else down this way. Yep, that's all okay. That's fine as well. So we'll start to get wood that way. All right. Move back up. So the guys will now come back inside again. And we can take this on whenever we feel like it, but we may want to get some prisoners. Might just make a prison off the side here. Put it at the back of the area. I can go down onto the other Z layers as well if I wanted to. All right, they come back in, have their rest. That was a good little attack. I'll just save the last 2 slots for bigger things. Oh, hang on, we've now got the level up. Okay, so with what we have through here, and we're now level 2, and we can then sort of start to do other things. So we've got alchemy, where we can actually go in and unlock like laboratories and things like this. Chicken breeding, which will give us a chicken coop, and unlocks pig breeding as well. Ironworking, so we can start to get iron dummies, and this will give us bigger and more powerful units, and also get the levels up, which is actually fairly good. Distillery through here to make rat moonshine. Traps, which is always a good one, so I think we'll actually maybe go that way. Archery, which allows us to get bows, and advanced sorcery to get magical weapons. So this one here, I think we'll go traps to start with, and so we're now at that level. We need to get up to 300 for the next level, and we do that one by killing the things off. Now we need this just hates all the elves. So with the traps that we actually have, we've got like a lot of different things we can now go and do. So under traps, we've got like a web trap. These are going to cost me, I don't have much wood yet. I might just go and dig out more wood. Now that the bandits have gone, there shouldn't really be too much else for us to concern ourselves with. So we'll just use our imps to collect all this. Now the other question mark that we had, I'd like to know what that is. Let's go and just go back to dig again and just see what's there. Yeah, there's something big there. Whatever it is inside that sort of cave network. I'll just get rid of a bit of this stuff. Let's have a look and see what that is, I think. Let's dig across here. Just get rid of all of this stuff. It doesn't look like it's... If it was dwarves, it would be more defined. We do have these guys down here as well. It's almost the end of daylight. Let's go and do a raid at night time. I can control the imp and tell it to go and do this mining, but eventually one of them will go up and do it. Yeah, there he goes. We'll just watch what he does. We should be able to see the edge. Oh, okay. Yep. X6 saying goated means goated of all time, and slept on means not super talked about. That's interesting. So what have we got in here? So there's something else going on here. Let's go and dig up here. And we don't want this to be controlled by us, so I can just go back into orders and unclaim these tiles. Otherwise we look after them, and I don't want that to be the case. So picking up all the wood. It's almost night time. All right, let's go and raid this village now. Actually, we were going to make a prison, weren't we? Let's do that first. So this little region in here, just go to prison, prison tiles. And then we've just got a door. So they'll make that into a prison area. And what we'll do is we'll just go back to our group again. Control it. So we're heading off. So it's now night time. Let's just get everyone together. This one's going off to dig again. I wonder if I should have waited. Oh, there's something in here. Nothing, that's like a barn. They're all asleep. Okay, so we're going to come charging in. There's another door at the back there. So we've got them so that they can go off and do their own thing. Let's just let the goblins attack everyone. Yeah, that one's fine. This one's here slightly wounded. Take the gold while we're here. Okay, they've been destroyed. Good work, guys. Good work. What have you got for us? There's a child corpse in there as well. All right. Off we go. So let's just go and exit control. And we're now up to 120, like nearly 200. So, yeah, so the kids were killed in there as well. Now, this one, we don't know what this is. Oh, hang on. This is a kraken. Right, so we know what that is. Time for you to get out of there. So the kraken won't leave that area, which is fine. Now what I need to do is I need to get, again, that stuff. I'm just going to exit control mode. And we need to go back into the orders and unclaim all of these tiles. Because we don't want to be in control of those. All right, that's fine. And the others are now just coming back on their own anyway. We can take these beds, I think, as well. If we go back into the into this area through there, we've got 2 helms, iron helms as well. Yep, we'll choose all of those. Take them all. Ultimately, we could use the corpses if we had certain things built up inside our dungeon. Now, it sort of makes us now think about the, yeah, that's the ground levels, that's okay. There's nothing much else there. There's a skeleton down that way. So there's really nothing. We've sort of now, we've now gone through the whole map where we are. We'll still find things down below. There'll be like dwarves and things down there. And so they are triggered. They're waiting for us to, they're waiting for the attack to come through. So we might just continue on digging down. Oh, here we go. Actually, they have come from the surface. They're going to. I didn't get to build my traps either. So we're under attack by Rhaegar the dwarf. Right. So we need to now go and defend. So we'll go and do this one. Let's go and finish off that one for a second. Why did you go back out this way? He must have been wandering in here. So the dwarves are attacking this in here. Let's get rid of that. Go back to our team. Control. Here they all are. Right, so we've got the dwarves have now sort of smashed their way through. We see how we can't see the... I need to actually have... there's a type of installation so we can see what's actually going on as well. But the dwarves are now all attacking. These are going to be fairly strong. I'll attack once. We've taken some damage there. I'm going to go to full control. And I'm just going to go and move up. And then bring these down. Now this one here is Lawbub. I'm going to need to just keep units back a little bit. Keep those where they are. Keep that one where that is. You move back, you move down, and then you move up. We need to get these in a line. So as they come through here, we'll need to just keep these. Now, unfortunately, the wizard is behind them, so the wizard will come back in as well and probably be killed off, I think. Yeah, can't do much about that one. Unless I added him to the group, I guess. I'll just go and heal. Right, I've got the 3 there now. Done a little bit of damage, but not a hell of a lot. These are very, very strong. They'll now start to smack their way through, but we'll have a 3 versus 1 attack, which hopefully will then work well here. Here comes the wizard. Which is a problem, because he can't really do anything. He can escape, and that's about it. He's doing damage to them, but not much. They're now moving after him. Well, I'll just try to do what I can here. Did a bit of damage there. So on a cooldown there. Going forward. Swap them over. I'm assuming that the wizard is going to be killed. Don't know if that one will open the door or not. Just want to keep it around so we can keep on going after it with the keeper. Still got 13 turns before I can do anything there. So we've got 9 turns here. The others are all heading off. Let's just move back. So we've got 4 turns. I could move down to here now with these units. Oh no, they are now banging on the door. Okay, we'll wait. There they are. Now we got him. Unfortunately, it's going to get a shot at one of us. Well, this one's actually been wounded now a little bit here. Yeah, that one there is... this one disarms traps, so I don't want that one to die. Got him, that's good. Alright, with the others, we've just stay where we are. Might just use the keeper. Just get them ready. Just position them so that we can actually end up coming back through. Does take a bit of time. Might start to move these out. The next rung. Not sure where they are. I might just exit control mode for a second and just have a bit of a look around. There's a boar skeleton there. I'm not seeing anything else there. Let's just purely go across and control just the dungeon keeper on his own. No idea where they are. All right, let's. We just need to get ready again. These guys will all now rest up. So we need to get these wooden doors rebuilt. And with the traps and things that we actually have, let's have a quick look at those. So I want to get web traps and boulder traps. But I need the... Actually, I have enough for one boulder trap. So I'll throw one of them in there. Now that's the iron for whatever reason. I don't know what we've got negative numbers there for. Yeah, so they're now attacking again. I'm not sure where they'll be. But we need to get these doors re-established. We need to get other traps and things done as well. There is actually installation an eyeball. Let's go and get an eyeball out here. And that way at least we'll see anything coming from the outside. Let's go down below again and see what we've done. So we've dug that one out. We're digging this one out right now. Let's make sure, again, sure that there's nothing else in here that we need to concern ourselves with. No, that's all fine. Dig into here. Okay, and just put some torches along these walls. And get rid of that. All right, so let's wait and see what happens in here. One thing we could do. Still got a wizard. Where are you? He's way over here, coming back. All right. Well, he's taken. He hasn't really had any real issues, but I think the dwarves have been chasing him through the night. So if we just go and control him. There we go. There's the eyeball. And we will, yeah, so he does have basic stuff as well. We'll exit control mode there. Yeah, I didn't really want him. He was the one who found the dwarves. Let's go and build ourselves a door out here as well. All right, we have enough now for another stone trap. And what we can then go and do is place the we can do a web trap in here, which will then sort of trap the units as they sort of come back through. So we'll just leave that one there. It allows our guys to go on the edges. Oh, here they come again. So they are following back in. The wizard actually did a good job there. So now everyone's going to now have a problem. Let's just wait until these guys come in. We just saw them wander in past the eyeball. So they've followed the wizard back. He's doing fairly well. I might actually add him to the group as well. Just so we've actually got them all established. I'll let them rest up until we start to sort of see things. Now that's triggered a trap, so something's happened in there. Yeah, that's just been hit by the trap. We didn't get to see it, and they're now triggered, but they're no longer attacking. So let's go and see what's happened in through here. So we'll just go back and grab the who have we got? They've got the Bandit Slayer. So in through here, this other side, we'll go and control him, and we'll just do a bit of exploring. There's the boulder. Yeah, so essentially they were not wiped out maybe, but damaged enough that they would then run away. So they're no longer attacking. So we need to rebuild these. We can't afford these items. until we get more granite. So let's go back to the next layer down where there was granite on this layer as well. So I'll just go and dig this one. Grab that. Was there other granite? Yeah, there was. A lot further down. Now we have looted a little bit of gold, but we don't actually have anywhere to store it either, which means we can't access it or make use of it. All right, that'll do us. Might as well have a look at the next layer down, I guess. Some more torches. Okay, we've just built that stone trap, and we've now built this stone trap as well. And we've built all of these things now as well, which is good. Now we can also, there's another sort of trap we can go and place in here as well, which is a alarm trap. That's not where I want it. Why can't I build that? I'll place it there because it's not. This is. It's got to be built in our own territory. And back in through here, we've got a goblin priest, which is sort of like a. I think they can do healing and stuff like this. Might be worth getting one of those. Let's go and get ourselves another bookcase. So if we just go back across to the where is it? Libraries. So now when we get attacked, we're going to be a little bit more secure. We can also build this into a trap room as well, with a poison gas trap. Fire traps, things like this. So you can see there that one is now ready to wait for things to come through. Actually, there's two dwarf skeletons there, so they were both in line for when the when the rock actually slid through. So I think that the wizard must have killed a lot of them off. Here we go. We can grab ourselves a priest. That's now up to 9 of 10. Just keep on getting the resources. What do we have on this layer? Iron. Build that one across. Oh, there we go. We've got an entity down this way as well. So we can see what sort of entity it is. It's a big square area with a cave that goes off. Another cave. Wow, this is actually a fairly large area. And it's sort of like defined areas as well, by the looks of things. Well, that's going to be interesting. All right, I think what we'll do is we'll just get rid of all of this, and then we'll just go to the south to deal with that one, to see what it's going to be. Hi Stormworm, how are you going? New class. There was a witch class, but we've already lost playing as a witch. There's gold down there as well. It's just I'm going to move through here. So where do we meet it? Around here somewhere, I think. Yeah, that's the corridor there. Let's go and just end up there. So I'll sort of build this one across. We don't know what's going to be in there. Yeah, if you watch the start, we started playing as a witch for a little while. I think it's a simple one to play, but we did get killed. Spoiler alert. But we did enough to sort of show what it does bring. It's not one that you can build an actual fortress from. You literally are just raiding the whole time. And I have to get going in about 10 minutes anyway, so I will be heading off. Oh, hang on, there we go. So Samuel is saying you don't have to select the resources to dig out manually. You can double click it and it will... okay, cool. I didn't know that. If I just go to D, there we are. Nice, that's good. That's great, thank you. I might as well select these for when we do finally get down that way. Now this one, +5 spell damage when drunk. I don't want the when drunk ones. I think I prefer to just get the I've only got one more slot. So we'll just keep everything sort of thumping along. So it's just keeping everyone in line. Yes, we have a panic trap there. Oh, we can't afford the prison tiles. That's what this is. All right, forget that. I'm just going to go and... can I get rid of it that way? Nope. I think I have to go back in and actually do the actual the zone or the prison area. Yeah, it's iron. Let's just get rid of that for now. I might do another eyeball, like a couple more things. We're getting a bit more wood now, so let's get another eyeball trap down this way. Where is it? So I'll throw an eyeball here, just so we can see this this area. We'll do a couple of poison gas traps in here as well. I'm pretty sure our guys can just walk over the top of the traps. Just do 3 there. So I don't know what we're going to encounter in here. These will also become better at what they're doing over time. Oh, plus 20 forging there. Look, I might grab him. And we can then just go back to our list. This one's insane. All right, that's not going to be good in that case. Might just banish him straight away. No, I'll cancel that in that case. But it's going to be a problem. Didn't see that in the list. Yeah, but we'll do dig down as well, even further down. Just block this off a little bit. So we're now getting more granite. So what happens? Yeah, no, we can go straight over the top of the different traps. That's fine. So there's no issue there. It's now been dug down as well. Oh, there we go. I've got gold. Any unknown entities? No, there's not. All right, we're going to need to have a an area for our for storing gold as well. I might even dig that down below a little bit. That's really cool, actually, being able to double click those. Shouldn't be resting. Come on, back you go to it. I want to find out what this is. I've got about 5 minutes before I've got to get going. Oh, that one's insane as well. Yep, okay. So they do a good job, but they are crazy. Yep, so they're still picking up more stuff there. coming. So there's nothing much else up this way. So it really is now a matter of finishing off whatever's down this way, I think. Come on, guys, we need you digging. Gold, we don't actually... I think I need to get like a gold area. Maybe we make that first trap area that we had, the treasure room. So if we go into zones, that's private quarters, that's guard areas. I'll actively guard here, I think. I'll just set that up as an active zone. There we are. So that way they will congregate in around that area. Which won't be such a bad thing. Library, living, farming, training, crafting, poison orders, installations. Nothing else there. Floors, storage, treasure chests. So we'll put treasure chests in around here. So then give us the gold. And we need to have light in this room. One's coming down to dig this. Place the priest in with that group as well now. What I can do is, like, this is not important to me anymore, so I could just go back out and go to orders and just literally unclaim these. That way they'll stop patrolling them. See in the dark, that's a good one as well. What do we need there? We need another wooden dummy. We'll go and grab that in that case. We can grab him. That's now we've now got full population, so we need to actually then go and there's other things we can then go and do, like getting statues, for example, which will then give us the increases the population limit by 1. So we need 50 of those. There's different things we can do to bring them up. Down the bottom here again. Don't know why they're not digging these. Here they come. Oh no, that's not that one of them. I guess I've given them too much work to do. Oh, I haven't designated the guarding. That's okay. I'll leave that one off for now. But I have run out of time, guys, so we're not going to be able to play any more of this. It's a great game, though. It really is awesome. Wow, that's actually... I know that's... yeah, aggravates enemies. That would be great to actually be able to get one of these. But I will leave it there. So thanks for watching, and we'll save and exit. Confirm. But this is a really awesome game. 50% off at the moment, and go from there. So... So Samuel's saying love to watch, but it has to go as well. I've got to go as well. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I've got Battle Plan, which is a new game which has not been shown anywhere yet properly. So I've got a bit of an exclusive with that one. So I'll be streaming that one tomorrow, and then sort of bouncing across to Slytherin after that one. But it's the Battle Plan is I'll be playing that over the next couple of days, I think. Anyway, it's that's going to be tomorrow. Actually, in Whiskerwood as well is I'll be able to show that one in a day or two as well. So there's a few games on the horizon. So I probably won't get back to KeeperRL for quite some time. I'll catch